Hey, Eric plays bass, doing the thing in my name. Checking out real brief, like the Moog MF Drive, Moog or Foger. What'd you call me? Real brief because I just sold this online the other day and I got to ship it off to its new home, but I was enjoying it while I could. It's, as you can hear already, a throwback machine, I'd say. More than that, of course, but that's like the first thing that comes to mind, like when I plugged it in. That and like Queens of the Stone Age, I guess. A little too gainy for that still, but as kind of came to mind, I suppose. But yeah, it's more than that. I'll let nerdier and synthier folks than I discuss it further. But from what I gather, it's based off of a Moog, or not based off. It is a Moog ladder filter circuit, which was like a proprietary, like discovered by Robert Moog thing. And this just has a FET I forget the term, capacitor, transistor. It's not my well. I just play bass. I am Eric. I just play bass. I'm a simple bass player. I count to four sometimes. But it's a ladder filter with a FET transistor, I think, inside there too to give it gain, more gain, I suppose. So it's pretty cool. It's fun. I think it's exorbitantly expensive on the used market, but when you get a good deal, you get a good deal, and you enjoy it while you can, right? I've just been enjoying making some sounds. I don't have an expression filter, so I can't do the whole this thing. So I can't do that without an expression filter. I'm not gonna just have the hand on the pedal the entire time. But it's been fun regardless. I'm just going to go through some sound settings real quick, or maybe not super quick, like I'm already rambling 3 minutes in. So try to find some simple tones. Real quick, I'll go through the pedal, though, for those that aren't familiar with it, which is also me. I don't really know exactly what everything does, so Moog's handy enough. They got the manual here. It's easy to find. Quick little Google search. Google is your compadre when searching for knowledge, folks. Make sure you use it instead of asking the same questions every day. Um, Gain sets the input level through the OTA before passing through the 4-pole Moog ladder filter. At lower settings, the MF drive is cleaner with a smooth breakup, so they say. I imagine with higher or lesser gain output instruments, probably. As gain increases, the OTA and filter distortion increase, causing the MF drive to become more aggressive and reactive to picking dynamics. Makes sense? So gain is controlling basically what I'm sending into the circuit, which gives it the gain breakup. Makes sense. The drive, though, is a little toggle switch here. It sets the gain range. So in the down position, which is where I'm probably going to keep it, it's plus 6.8 dB to 48 dB is the whole gain range. And this is a pretty beefy output bass. This is my Reverend Wattplower. We'll go through signal chain before I start again. This is in the up position, though, it goes to 16 dB at minimum to 57 dB. I don't need all that gain, but you might, maybe. Allows you to have more control over gain staging the input. Makes sense. Output's the output level. It's extremely hot to offer a wide range of tones from clean to dirty. With proper gain staging, MF Drive can also be used as a boost or wah pedal, as evidenced by many demos out there, and famous people even, using it. The peak knob with engage creates a 15 dB boost at the filter cutoff, so it's boosting wherever you have this filter knob set to by 15 dB. So really useful for accentuating mid-range or high frequencies. When you put an expression pedal in the mix, you can do that little wah thing I showed when I put the peak switch up and was exaggerating that mid-range just like a wah does. So makes sense. With peak engage, a slight decrease in gain may occur due to the shift in harmonic energy. That's what they say. This is normal. Tone is a variable low pass slash mid scoop slash high pass voicing section sent through a boutique. We're using the boutique word, the B word at play. FET for a boutique FET for color. At minimum, the sound is dark and full. Approaching the mid position, the sound varies from a slightly scooped American tube amp to a more British mid-forward tone. At maximum position, the sound is present and articulate with a smooth, rolled-off low end. Note, the tone knob is extremely responsive to each guitar and amplifier's unique sound. Be sure to experiment with settings. Well, I'm going to experiment a fair amount, I think, Moog. Thank you very much. The filter knob itself interacts heavily with tone and the filter peak switch. With peak off, the filter can be used to reduce top end and add heft to amplifier. With peak engaged, the filter can be used to add low, mid, or high frequency boost to your instrument. The MF drive by nature has a large bottom end, so this position is extremely useful for dialing in a more focused tone. Yes, the filter is messing with your mids. The mids are where the most lives. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some alliteration. Mids are important. If you didn't know that already, you should. Need mids. Expression pedal input, so yeah, you can plug an expression pedal in. Yeah, I'm just going to mess with some settings. I'm not going to try, I could try their sample settings real quick. Might be fun. Here's their, well, the dirty Y I can't use because I don't have the expression pedal. Let's do the pushed amp. They want me to dime everything. Gain all the way up, drive up, output to taste, tone all the way down, filter at about 2, and the peaks up. So let's see what this does. Like that really at all. All right, how about Monster Mid? It's about the same tone, but in the mid, it's literally the same, just turning the tone to the mid. Okay, middle position. Definitely more usable, especially when I turned the drive to the middle position or the down position. This is too hot going in there. Oh yeah, signal chain. Yeah, it's the usual so far anyway. The current usual Reverend Wattplower Mark 1 short scale P bass thing into my Empress bass comp. There is the MKII involved. We're not using the MKII today. Don't worry about it. Tuner, all true bypass. 3-leaf octave. I might throw this on. I don't know. I don't even want it in frame, honestly. I kind of love-hate this thing. Moog MF drive. Do a phase shifter we could throw. Maybe. That's kind of fun. And then the Origin bass rig. All my bass tone, basically, is coming from the Origin bass rig. It's an SVT in a box. What more do you need, right? So, yeah, I'll mess around a little bit, see where it happens. Oh, let me try one more. There's one more default setting. Classic rock. That's just what I need. More in my life. Classic rock. Gain still a dime. Drive down. Output there. Tone is up a little bit. Filters over here. Peaks down. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know, it doesn't sound very classic rock to me. So I imagine it, yeah, these are default settings, probably meant for guitar. So on bass, I don't know. So I'm going to mess around, make my own settings, and hopefully the camera here is decent enough to, showcase what I'm doing here. So let's have fun with it, right? Shall we? All right. I think I haven't exhausted possibilities. There's still more to play around with, but yeah, I glanced at the runtime, and man, 15 minutes had already passed. So I think I'm outie. It's going in the box, and it's getting shipped off to Wonderland. So thanks for watching this. If you did, have a great rest of your day. Great rest of your day. friend of mine was complaining about that phrase. Have a great rest of your day. The early part of the day, screw that. Whatever's left of your day, just have a good one. Have a good day. Thank you.